How does Mafia 3 play with cheats? That's what I wanted to find out on my very first playthrough of the game. Because up until a few days ago, I never actually played Mafia 3. So I booted up the Plitch trainer and started experimenting with different cheat codes. Here is what cheat codes I used during my time in Mafia 3. Prologue of the game put me right in the middle of a bank heist. And that's where the first codes from the trainer already became useful. I started with the stealth code, which helped me take out these two guys guarding the bank safe. I could walk right in front of them without the fear of being seen and take them out without raising the alarm. On a later mission, I could also just walk past any guards and make my way to the mission objective without hesitation. But of course, stuff is never that easy.
God damn it!
Cause during the heist, my stupid partner and his sideburns raised the alarm. So of course I had to hold off the police storming in. This is where the weapon codes from the trainer became handy. I started with the infinite ammo, which, as the name suggests, gave me unlimited ammo for any weapon I picked. Whenever I was in a gunfight and activated this code, I could stop worrying about picking up new weapons or switching to a new gun. I could just keep firing. Then I added the no reload code. With this I could fire without pause and clear every fight faster. Lastly, I used the better accuracy code. This made my aiming better and let me hit targets from a greater distance. It was especially useful at nighttime missions when I couldn't make out enemies clearly, but with this I could just aim loosely in the direction and hit them directly. But even with all these codes active, I still died to bullets. So I was thinking, what if I could make Lincoln invincible? And as it turned out, I could do that. With Godmode active, Lincoln became an indestructible tank. I could stand right in the middle of gunfights and not go down. Of course, this didn't make me invincible during cutscenes. Speaking of Godmode, there was also the car Godmode in the trainer. Not that I needed something like that. I'm a great driver. But just to make sure, I flipped on the code a few times and it made whatever car I was driving indestructible to crashes and other types of damage. Okay, so far, I had tweaked the AI, my weapons and Lincoln himself. I got shot in the face and my entire house was burnt down. So what's next? One thing, money. Because with the Plitch trainer, I could get rich quick. With the codes in the money section, I could I could add $1,000, $10,000 and even $100,000 of cash into my inventory. Of course, the more often I activated the code, the amount increased. I didn't have to grind, I could play the game how I wanted. So, in conclusion, how does Mafia 3 play with cheats? Well, pretty damn good, I'd say. These codes made my first few hours in Mafia 3 a breeze. I could take in the story, the world and the amazing soundtrack without reloading checkpoints or anything. If you liked what you saw, you can check out the full trainer at Plitch.com and start customizing Mafia 3 for yourself. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the Plitch YouTube channel. We'll see you, as always, in the next video.